message of self-defense is spreading very, very fast. People now beginning to read the handwriting on the wall that they are no longer safe, and if they fold their hand and wait for the government to come and save them, they might get killed by the terrorists. So this man speaking now is a military man. I used to watch him in TikTok. So people now are asking him how to acquire ammunition. So you watch him and hear his response. There is fire on the mountain everywhere. There is fear spreading all over Nigeria. People are beginning to read handwriting on the wall.
I got a DM from a guy and he asked me that which kind of firearm can he buy and keep. As a civilian that wants to protect his house, he wants to protect his family, he wants to protect his property, and he needs a firearm to keep in his house. He asked me if he can own an AK-47. Now the truth is, guys, you can't own an AK-47. Now you see, AK-47 falls under the category of prohibited weapons. Now prohibited weapons under the Firearms Act are those weapons that are only allowed to be handled by the security forces. So unless you are a soldier or you're a policeman or you belong to maybe civil defense or any of those organizations, you can't have an AK-47. And even if you belong to those organizations, you can't have a personal AK-47, only the one that is being given to you by the federal government. So now the question is, as a civilian, what kind of firearm can you keep for your home self-defense? Now, my advice for you is you go for the 50 gauge, shotgun, pump action, whatever you want to call it. So why is it categorized under personal firearms? Because any civilian in Nigeria can have it. As far as you're 18 years of age without any criminal record, you're a responsible man and you just need something to protect yourself, you can go for the shotgun or the 50 gauge or the pump action. It is allowed. But then you need a license from the Nigerian Police Force. Now, when it comes to home self-defense, you don't need the AK. Personally, when you give me the shotgun and the AK and you tell me to choose one, I will go for the shotgun, especially because you're a civilian. If you use the AK in self-defense and you gun somebody down, how are you going to explain it to the police? Good luck explaining that to the police, you know. But then when you use the shotgun and then your license is there, it's simple. You write a statement and then you are covered under self-defense. Okay, so as a civilian, a responsible man, a family man, I would advise you go for the shotgun and don't just buy it and keep it. Get a little training. It goes a long way. You get a little training. That is if you have a license. After owning the pump action, what next? Guys, have it at the back of your mind that you're not James Bond. The pump action is for the protection of your life and the protection of your family and the protection of your property.
Now you hear from the guy, you cannot be given a license for an AK-47. License can only be issued for you to own a pump action. So license for AK-47 is prohibited. It cannot be given to a civilian. So how do we protect ourselves with only pump action when the terrorists and bandits are coming with sophisticated weapons, AK-47, AK-49? What can pump action do for you? You know, it will save you to an extent. You understand? It will save, but it's not a guarantee. If you're holding a pump action and you are waiting for somebody who is coming to buy you with the AK-47, AK-49, RPG, man, the chances of you killing the person is very, very slim. You understand what I mean? So it's good that the fear is fast, circulating all over Nigeria. Make them continue. Make them for wait.